YouTube, what's good with it, man? It's your boy Neo Cannabis, and I'm back with another video. So today we'll be talking about the importance of customer acquisition. For those of you who don't really know about customer acquisition, it's really the act or the process of gaining customers for your business or service or whatever you're trying to do. So the reason why customer acquisition is such of a important metric within the cannabis delivery space, or just any type of cannabis retail operation, whether it's a dispensary or a delivery service, is because it's going to determine your amount of sales and the amount that you'll be able to bring in at any certain amount of time, just due to the fact that you always need to be bringing in new customers into the door in order to run any type of successful business operation. So if you're not growing, you're actually moving backwards. So if you're staying the same, you're not doing anything but just moving, taking steps back. So if you understand that, if you don't acquire customers, then your business is actually slowly dying, because there is no business in the world that's able to retain 100% of all customers they acquire. So say in the course of a year, for whatever business I'm doing, I acquire 1,000 customers. There's no way possible that out of those 1,000 initial customers that I acquire, that I'm going to retain those customers' business throughout the lifetime of them ordering my product or service. Because things such as the customer may move, the customer might find a better price for that business, for that product or service. The customer may not be happy with your product or service, and the list goes on to why a customer may go look somewhere else, or why you may lose that customer. So in understanding that creates importance of customer acquisition, because acquiring customers is key in order to increasing your top line revenue. Because as the more customers I can acquire, that creates a larger database for me to remarket and retarget to my customers, as far as email marketing, SMS marketing, and the list goes on of different type of remarketing campaigns that you can do in order to bring back those customers to do repeating business. So yeah, that's just a little something I wanted you guys to think about, just when building your business. Understand the narrative that you're going to create in order to acquire customers, whether that's the story of your business, like maybe you're a minority owner, or you're a women owned business, or a specific type of product that you pride yourself in. Maybe that you have your own brand of flour, or your own brand of edibles that are way better than anybody else. It's really creating that narrative and creating that brand when building out your business that will entice customers to give your business a try. And then once you allow customers to give your business a try, for that first time, then it's how are you going to remarket to those customers? That's the second most important thing. But first, we're just talking about customer acquisition. And I just wanted to bring that point up to you, because I feel like a lot of people are not too privy on the fact that customer acquisition is really the most important metric in building any type of business operation, and especially in the cannabis delivery business. Because in cannabis delivery, we don't have any type of storefront, or we don't have any type of, most delivery services don't have the money for billboards, or any type of extremely expensive marketing campaigns. So you have to really be creative and be efficient on how you acquire customers, because with every customer that you acquire, there's a cost for that customer. So then you're going to customer acquisition costs, CAC. So this is just a little bit more advanced, but to break that down it's really understanding how much does it cost for me to acquire that customer to buy my specific product or service. So say if I'm selling $100 product, just to keep it even and round, say I'm selling $100 product and that product costs me $30 to make or $30 wholesale. So now my profit is automatically cut to $70. But then say that customer to buy that product costs $80 to purchase that $100 product. Even though it seems like oh, I got a customer and it only cost me $30 and I found a customer that wanted to buy my product and they paid me $100. So, okay, you would think your profit is $70, correct? But if you don't know your customer acquisition costs and say your customer acquisition costs just happen to be $80, you're actually losing $10. So a lot of people don't really understand that. And then they wonder, how am I running a non-profitable business when the cost of goods are adding up and I'm selling it at a certain amount of markup and they're not factoring in their marketing costs. So whatever your marketing cost is, you divide that by the amount of customers that you get in a specific amount of time. So say your marketing cost is $1,000 for the month of October, and in that month of October, you are able to capture and acquire 100 customers. That means that your customer acquisition cost is $10 per customer. It's just really understanding those metrics and playing around with them and understanding how much is my cost of goods on my average cart value, and then understanding how much does it cost for me to acquire a customer. Once you understand those three metrics, your average cart value or your average order value. So what that is what is the average amount that a customer pays on any particular order. So you would get that metric by dividing your total sales by the number of orders that you have. Then once you divide your total amount of revenue by your amount of orders in a specific amount of time, that will give you your average cart value. Then you have your average cart value, you have your acquisition cost, and then you have your cost of goods. So once you have those three things, then that's really the trifecta to understanding how profitable your operation could be. So really just understand those three things, get better in those three things, and create those narratives in how you're going to build out your average cart value. What is going to be your narrative to acquire customers, and what is going to be your average cost of goods per your cart value. So just really understanding those three things will get you really far in your business operations. So I don't want to keep you guys too long. Please like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out.